and I probably wore the worst top.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Because now I am embarrassed anyway. So my left, because I'm left-handed, so I'm very tight through the front.
Okay.
And so this is always my preferred side.
Okay, so is your front pose then on this side?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That side.
Yeah.
So it's much easier for me to twist on this side as well.
Yeah, your rotation and mobility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is my worst side.
Yeah. Okay. Fantastic. Anything else?
That's probably it. I have worked on a hamstring.
Oh yeah, I remember I saw that on the story.
Yeah. So that's a lot better now, but my left one wasn't. So my left inner adductor wasn't activating.
Yeah.
And I did a lot of work on it, and now it does. But I think now every now and then I forget when it doesn't turn on.
Okay.
So sometimes in my back pose, you might see one's more switched on than the other.
And isn't that, from what I remember, is it the glute every time, like the diamond coming down is slightly different?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Can you see that, like now, when you're in position now, when you've been looking at like videos of yourself raising or anything?
When I'm less lean?
Yeah.
You can still see it a little bit. Yeah. So if I hitch these up, you'll be able to tell.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll have a look at that as you continue to keep going. Awesome, that's all?
Yeah, that's all.
Okay, beautiful.
Yeah.
Come down to the front line for me. We'll see where you're at with the routine of what you know already and how you're executing it, and then work backwards from there. So come into your front cruising position for me. Okay, fabulous. Okay. So what I want you to do is make sure your hand is down a little bit lower down onto your hip bone. Just hit a more relaxed look for the IFBB. I'm just going to say IFBB instead of see, that's all right. Rather than like up into your belly button. I'd love your feet a little bit wider with your stance. So you want to ensure that your heel is almost like in line with that toe.
Okay.
With your hip placement, I'd love you to keep your waist a little bit more side on so it helps with the projection of those glutes. And with your wrist on the left side, just press the wrist down so it drops that wrist. Perfect. Because then see how that opens up the torso. Whereas if I lift my wrist too high, it can then shorten up through here as well as a combination of being up too high. So just having that wrist dropped is going to help with that position. Okay. Your quad shape is fantastic. Can I see what it looks like if we just turn your toe in a little bit more on that front leg? Yeah, no, one out a tiny bit more. Go back to where you were. That's it. Beautiful. Because your quads are really strong, so I want to make sure that we're not showing off too much quad development with that toe placement. So we'll keep watching that as you continue to keep going into the show. Okay. Just rotate a little bit more so we can really see that full projection, and drive back through those hips and glutes. Can I just see if you turn your back knee, can you turn it in a little bit? Yeah, that's better. Okay. It actually helps the shape of the quad to make it look as thick. Now with your upper body position, just lift your torso up a tiny bit straighter. Our goal when we're hitting the pose is really to create symmetry side to side with the shoulder shape and a little bit of blood activation through the upper body. Yeah. And to make sure really that our peak of our shoulder is almost in line with our glute. So that's going to come through your torso positioning and making sure that our lats are just ever so slightly engaged without actually being full figure model. Yeah? Lovely. Beautiful. Heat sweater with that upper body. Keep that wrist pressed down. Lovely. Any questions about that? Go for a tutorial video if you want to do one on your phone. So you've got like a little mini tutorial to walk away from today. Okay. After we go through some more steps. Any questions about that?
No, I think that's probably good. So if I shake it out, remember what those little cues just given me.
Would you prefer to talk it out as I just did, or do you want me to say it all again?
Let's see if I can remember. So the front placement is kind of on a 45-degree angle. Yeah. So this one is slightly facing forward.
Yeah, just a little bit without losing the calf, but not so. When you set that up, set up the width first. Yeah. So my heel's in line with my front toe.
Heel is in line with front toe.
As in, come back here still though, like this way, I mean.
Okay.
There, see that?
Yep.
Yeah, as a general rule, it's not a rule. And then think about that knee placement.
Okay, so that's slightly turned to the front.
Perfect, there, good. See how then that shows the quad?
Yep.
And it's not just about the adductor.
Okay. And then, so hips facing that way slightly.
Yeah, good. So your goal here is to show the maximum glute projection. So that might be different depending on glute development. So you're working with your hips to go, okay, if I twist my waist, where is my maximum glute shape? Yeah. Good, and sinking into that. Fantastic.
So this hand to have the knuckles facing up and be further down.
Yes. Yeah, and I've just relaxed the fingertips a bit so it's more model-like. Yeah, that's it, lovely. So it's just more elegant rather than holding like a completely closed fist.
Okay, so open up the fingers a little bit on that rear hand.
Yeah, that's it. I've literally got my thumb on my hip bone, just the top of it. Okay. And then body.
So keeping the shoulders in line.
Yeah.
And lifting the chest.
Yeah, that's it. Beautiful. And always make sure as you're sinking into that seat, I'm still elongating my neck and torso. So I'm not sinking 100% into that glute. I'm actually sinking like 80%, so I can lift my torso in midsection. Beautiful. So your checks for symmetry here is are my shoulders level side to side, and is at most that my shoulder is in line with my glute. Oh, there. Awesome. So from here, if I said you face the rear, can I just watch how you've been practicing? Yep. Okay. Awesome. Amazing. Relax. Let's go back from the beginning and walk you through some of that hand movements and footwork a little bit more. And really like individualize it now to you after watching that tutorial. Yeah, hit your toe with that footwork. Straight away you hit that position. Drop that wrist down on that left side. Beautiful. Chest right up. Okay, so from here you go to step that foot behind and you like open up the arms. Is that right? Yeah. Just show me that one movement. We go. Make sure you lock your back leg out completely and drive back more into that back hip or you hyperextend a bit, don't you? Do your knees do this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can do this. That's me really lazy.
Okay, that's why you're softening that knee as you land into it. Is that right? Yeah, I just want a little bit, probably not locked out because you do hyperextend in that and it throws off the shape. Okay. But I just want more push back into those hips and glutes to help to project that shape as you go into that. So you go, step back, push back. Yeah, there you go. See how that pushes the glute out? Yeah. Just don't drop your chest as you do that. Right up with that torso, so my torso stays in the same position as I'm then pushing back into that glute. Right up. Beautiful. I love the angle of your hips in that position. Can I watch you do it again one more time? Let's go to each other hands. I would love for you when you do the arm opening movement, just so it's not too wide, can we just cross over a little bit rather than like touch in the center and open? We're getting into detail now. So from here, as I step back, arm out first. So we're adding that on before we move the feet, okay? Yep. Make sure you're not too wide. So bring it in so you're like a beautiful A-frame. See that? Yep. See the lats are still engaged. As you step your foot back, we're going to put the pressure in the back hip to create more shape, and then we're going to go cross, up, open. Fantastic. Are you happy with that hand movement to keep that in? Yeah. Yeah? Awesome. It's just refining like how wide we're doing it and how we're crossing that placement. So from here, we're first going to go left hand comes out to fairy. Beautiful. Step the left foot back, cross the hands in front of the body, and open. Go. Then go into your booty pop for me. Lovely. Okay. So here, what I want to do now is actually with your physique, twist you a little bit more. Can you lock that out? Can I see that? Yeah. Okay. With your back foot, pivot your heel in more to help your hips twist to the rear a little bit more. Twist, 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 twist. Good. So we can just see, I want for you, your back glute to poke out a little bit more. Lovely. So let that heel come right in. That's it. Drive into that glute. Lovely. So see how back here we've got more curve now in your glute? I think that's better for your physique rather than you being completely side on, because if you go completely side on, you don't see as much curve. Yeah. See that? So I want you to actually like pivot and twist to show that back glute, but maintain your chest right up. Lovely. Your back hand should just be coming up slightly so that elbow pokes out at the rear. Lovely. Good. Now lift your chest up more and maintain your hips where they are. Twist your upper body to the back. That's it. Eyes to judges still. That's it. Lovely. So see how in this shape here, I'm just moving my hair so you can see it, that I want to really create that X frame in the transition. So you need to, you're kind of like this. Yeah. You need to really lift up. There, that's it. Good girl. Lovely. So our goal really is that we're creating width, taper in, and then out. Just like we do in a normal pose in that position.
My traps are very tight.
Oh really? Yeah, it's always my neck and like my...
Yeah, so I need to do more mobility through there.
Yeah. Okay, we'll do that again. So from the front position, heel in line with that toe, find the maximum foot projection, turn the back knee in, you'll press the wrist down, slight negation of the lats. So from sure that we release the back heel up off the floor and twist now to show that rear glute. So bring your whole everything around more now. That's it? Yeah. So it's coming close to the yeah, it's the back heel that down. Yeah, that's it. And now your eyes to the front. That's it. And your backhand, bring that elbow around to the back. And have your palm down. Yeah. Because really, I don't want you to, so when I'm holding this, I'll show you the back. There, see my palms down? Yeah. There's no rule, but if I tend to do this, my shoulder's going to pronate. So I'm not creating that line of my back shoulder. Whereas if I do that, see how then the line of my rear shoulder helps to create that X shape. Go. Lovely. Chest right up. Good. More glute. So it's like look at my glute, look at my rear glute, look at my back. Go. And look at my calf. Pivot that heel right up on the floor. Perfect. That's it. Yeah. That's better. See how now your foot should be pivoted? Yeah. Because that pivot is like, I describe it like a steering wheel with hips. If you release that heel and that knee, it helps you to enable that control there more. Whereas maybe you're still a bit hesitant because you're used to strap. Right. Yeah? So then from here, when you go from here to your back pose from your booty pop, show me how you do that. Yeah, you go to back pose now? Yep. Step 1, 2, and then come to center. That's when I like you through back pose. You see the whole thing? So you can just glide it. Okay, set up that back pose. Okay. So what I want you to do, make sure you turn out evenly to start with. I feel like mine's a little bit more turned out. Good. You're quite upright, like this. Is that ready? So you need to hinge your hips back more. So if you see how my knee and my shin stay where they are, but I'm like hinging like I'm doing an article. So we need to drive your weight back at the same time of maintaining that chest up. Good. Tilt to that pelvis. And keep your chest up more. Anchor your hands into your quads and drive your chest right up. That's better. Go. Bring your hands a bit closer together as well. Lovely. And with your elbow placement, I just want you to pull your elbows back a little bit. So hands will be in more, because otherwise I can see them on the side of your body. Go. Facing this way. And you should yeah, that's it. My floor is confusing sometimes when people pose because it's like, I'm just saying, where am I in space? Yeah. That's better. Then angle more square. Beautiful. Okay, so the elbows, bring your elbows back. Yeah, there. Good girl. You capture that. You decided to see your delts more. Okay, so your elbows aren't side because that's for that pronation in the shoulder. Yeah. The elbows aren't back because that's retraction through your scapula, but you're on a slight diagonal there. Okay? Yeah, good go. Because then that helps to cap the shoulder. And you've got that great shape through your delt that you can really show that off there. We're not retracting, but we've got the elbows in a position so we can see the cap on that shoulder. Can you go a bit straighter with your legs? And now hinge back. With the hips, hips. More. And put a tiny bit of bend. Yeah, there. We need to probably be about that softness. Because if you hyperextend, but I think it'll make you like a little bit too bend with those legs. But you can see the hamstring slightly on the right side and develop, yeah. Yeah. So that's the one I've got quite easily. Yeah, that's why someone looking on the belt. Yeah. Yeah, so I think probably the main key there is knowing that it's not upright. It's that hip hinge right back. See how they're like down on a diagonal, and that elbow placement, which is helping you to go elbow placement. Yeah, in that position, and I slightly come back through that elbow. Yeah, yeah, awesome. Here we go. And when you're in that position, your eyes can come up to the top corner slightly. Yep. Amazing. And relax. Okay. Yeah, in what way? Like a little more pushing back. Yeah.
So, running is don't be no, I know I'm the opposite. So this is fine, but it's completely opposite what my body
is used to. Yeah, and when you're saying bend over, you mean like the hip hinge movement?
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. it's a big no-no.
Yeah.
So now I get to show it off.
Yeah, of course. And even though we're saying, like, we're hip hinging, we're not bending over as such, because what we're doing is trying to build the flexibility here. That when I'm side on, your goal is still that my chest, my rear delt is in line with my hip bone. So that when I'm there, I'm not, me bending over would be like that, you know what I mean? But I'm trying to build this mobility to get rear delt in line with my hip bone, so that's a straight line down. Yeah. Good. Chest right up in that position. Good. So see how a side on it's actually diagonal down?
Yeah.
You've got that hip hinge back, but you're not hip hinging and dropping the bar like an alley up.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I'm training how many years of coaching? Feel big amazing.
Oh man, we've got some work to do on this one.
Amazing. Let's go back from the beginning. And then work through some of that transition as well and make sure we get your choreography coming back around to the front. So we've checked our feet and I'll just run through all those main cues, which is heels in line with that front toe, back knees turned in slightly, showing the maximum glute projection, pressing the wrist down with elegant fingertips, shoulders are nice and level. So from here we've added in, take out that left hand first into fairy. As we step back, we're going to go across the hands and open. Lovely. Here, just a little bit more hip rotation to the side to show the glute. There. See, isn't this quad focus now? So it's making sure that, you're stepping back into the hip twisted to show that glute. Because it's all about glute and not quad necessarily. Okay, and balance, of course. Into your booty pop, show me that. Make sure you twist your hips and your chest to show your rear glute. And your back, elbow comes around at the back, but the palm down to the floor. That's better. Chest right up. Want to see that scoop in the back? Beautiful. That's better. Good girl. So then from here, when you step left and then right. Is that correct? Yeah. Good. Yeah, awesome. Okay. I want to just add some eye contact there, because as you step, you're still stepping quite side on with your hips, where it actually needs to be. See where my hips are there? But you're kind of stepping around and just doing hips that direction. So go into your booty pop for me. Twist the rear elbow right around. Lovely. So before you move your feet, just go eyes to the back. When I look to the back top corner to keep my chest out. So then from here, as I step with that left leg, my hips are already preparing pretty much almost to the back. Okay? So they're almost like that way. And then they go square, push, and then I go settle in, and I'm in position. Good. From booty pop. Twist to show that rear glute, chest up, elbow around. Lovely. So we go eyes to the back, look up, step left, step right, good. And as we're stepping, we don't want to start pivoting that foot. What happens if we do that? We will lose shape and it's going to force weight into this hip and there'll be a crease here. So I'm trying to like almost get into this as I'm setting up. So I'm trying to keep my feet quite flat as I'm doing this, not this. See the difference? Yeah. Go from booty pop. Okay. Twist to show the rear glute, chest up, elbow around. You go eye contact to the back. 1. Step left foot flat, push the hip. Step right foot flat, push the hip. So my feet aren't there just yet, because then I'll come into the center and I'll just make a little adjustment. I'll watch that now. So from here, we're booty pop, show the back, rear elbow. Step left, foot flat, push the hip with the other. So see your toe there?
Yeah.
So I go toe starting to turn out.
Yeah.
So smaller step 2 will help you with that. So I'm preparing for back pose foot position. Yeah, good deal. It's going to feel funny at first because you've been practicing that toe turned in.
Yeah.
Then you go, starts to prepare. Good push. Try to leave that foot as flat as you can, and then settle in center. Awesome. Okay. Rear pop again. Lovely. Show that rear glute. More twist in the hips. Beautiful. That's it. Chest up more. Beautiful. I said this is probably the third orchestra sometimes. We go. Eyes to the back. Bang. Toe position. Prepare for back pose out. Lock the leg. Push the hip. Toe out. Lock the leg. Push the hip. So then the focus is in the glute. And then I come center. Okay, soften through the knees a little bit closer to the feet. elbow placement, back slight, yes. Pull your fingertips in too. Yeah. I'm just saying that so it doesn't make back. Elbow back a little bit more again. Eyes up. Good. Just make sure when you bring your elbows back, you don't retract. Good. So I just want to make sure that we go. Like there's a difference between me going there and see that?
Yeah.
So that's like a shoulder doing that movement back. It's not me going shoulder and scapula. Yeah? Just go. Can you go a little bit straighter with your arms too? And now hip hinge, hip hinge, hip hinge. And W over. Don't put that in either. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Have you practiced anything coming out of this?
I did, but because it was so back to front, I thought, no,
Okay.
I don't want to learn the
Yeah, the
wrong way.
right.
And
That's
so I
right.
did it.
Yeah.
So I hadn't already written it.
Let's go through just one more time from front to back, and then we'll on your phone make a little tutorial video just of what I want you to learn. So you'll have that like just in a section rather than going back the whole thing. So you have it like step by step with your version. So back heel line the front toe, you turn in, flex that wrist with the elbow, opening out through those lats, shoulders are level, maximum glute projection. We're going to go left hand comes out to fairy. As we stretch back, we keep the waist to the side and we're going to cross the hands and arch that lower back. Yeah, good girl. Perfect angle of the glute. Into your booty pop, we're going to just focus on the torso. Twist the hip and the chest to the back of the stage to show that rear glute. Good. Hand is in. Yeah. So my hand is like. My thumb's in the crease of my hip flexor. Just the reason I'm being picky with that is it's just throwing off the shape of your elbow placement on your body. That's better. There, you go. See this? You might have that little triangle there. Because then it breaks up the torso positioning. Chest right up. Beautiful. Good girl. Show me more rear glute. That's it. And then from here we're going to go a little to the back. Eyes up. Small step. Left leg. Toes out. Push here, toes out, push here, on the center, make sure you're slightly top with those knees, down to the sides, left leg and push here, that's a massive three up there. A little bit, I think I need to go a little bit up, lower with your hands, and now go shoulders, elbow placement back slightly, yeah. Actually a little bit lower than you could go, isn't it? Put your fingertips in. Yeah. Because I think when you come up here, it's because your arm length, it's making your elbows too bent.
Okay.
So you're just kind of that little bit below. Just helping to lengthen the elbow placement. And then now elbows back just slightly. And chest right up. That's it. Good girl. So you should be putting pressure here to push your flexibility in your lower back. Okay. And relax. Okay. Any questions about any of that before I record for you?
Oh, that's good.
Good?
Yeah, it's in all the right places. Oh yeah.
Grab a drink if you want. So easy. Okay, so we'll go from the very beginning. I'll cue through absolutely everything. So we'll come behind the line to start with. So we're just going to go through really detailed technique of your face from the front to the rear. So setting up our front toes position is facing towards the left side. We've made sure that our back heel is in line with our front toe. We've turned our back knee in ever so slightly. Put the waist to the side and then found the maximum glute projection pushing back through that hip and glute, at the same time elongating our torso. Hand is going to hook around on that hip bone, flexing the wrist with an elegant hand placement. Slight lat activation, keeping the shoulders nice and level in that position, and arm is looking nice and relaxed in that placement. So from here, ladies, please face the rear of the stage. Left hand comes out to fairy. We then go cross and open the arms, keeping the waist to the side. Beautiful. Booty pop, we twist our hips and our chest to the back of the stage, hand on that back hand and chest right up. So your goal here is to go show the rear glute, Pivot the back heel to show that calf. Slightly twist more, twist more, twist more. That's it. Now lift your chest up. Don't let that chest drop. Perfect. Then to the back, we keep our eyes first. Look to the back. 1. Step left, toe starts to turn out. Step right, toe starts to turn out. I then position into the back pose and bring my hands to the thighs. So here we have the hands just underneath those hip bones, pressing down through the fingertips. Your elbow placement is slightly back on that diagonal, good, so that it caps that shoulder. And we're anchoring the hands into the quads to really lift the chest right up, aiming to have our rear delt in line with our glute. Good, relax.
Hello, lower back.
Let's do this in between.
Oh yeah, I see you when you posted you walking around like this, and I'm like, oh, I need to do that more. Yeah.
It's like untuck your pelvis.
So you can tuck it hard for like
Tuck it under, but
2 minutes.
Okay, let's go through some transitions from the back to the front. How do you naturally move from the back from what you know already?
So from here,
Like from your figure.
how do I go from figure?
Yeah, like what did you do with the
Yeah,
transitions
okay.
from like even here?
So my feet will be close together.
Yeah. Step and turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, so you use your left leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect, because then you can come back around to that side that you already know to face back to the front. Because you're doing, half turns in bikini, IFBB, you don't have to turn to the right when you're already turning to the left.
Yeah. So there's no booty pop. You're just going straight into the side.
No, so what we can do is we can like bring you in
Yeah.
and then step and turn.
Okay.
And then, because your front pose is this side as well, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, then we might like do a bit of a booty pop there before we then come into your front pose. Yeah, because then you're kind of used to that step. So you step with your left leg, is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Can we go firstly? Keep your hands on your thighs first. Can we just take them out and we're going to just go cross and open so that helps the hands to like flow with the hips. And then I want you to go push your hip first to your flat, release that heel and drag in. So you're like almost
Ooh, do that again.
from here. So from here we go push the hip, release the heel, drag in. Do it facing the mirror for me. So we're here. We're going to go hands, push the hip, release the heel, drag it in. So it's like I'm putting out a cigarette. Watch this. Bring your feet. Just do the heel without the hip, and turn the heel. Yeah, that's it. And then back to position. So I'm on the ball of my foot. I go out. That's it. And then in. Out. And then in. So what happens is I go hip. Do that with me. And then heel. And then drag in. Yes, lovely. It's like really broken down into steps now, but eventually it's going to be smooth as silk. Yeah, good job. So the hip releases the heel, because in order to turn your hip, in order to get your hips to do that movement, yeah, I'm going hip, and it has to, for me to go hips go, see how they slightly go side? And then I snap them back to the front. So in order to get my hips to go from forward, I have to go release that heel to turn them. Hip, heel, good girl, drag in. But push your weight into that right hip when you land. This is like advanced option, okay? So from here we go, hands first. Push the hip, release the heel. Good, drag in, awesome, lovely. We go, hands first. Push the hip, release the heel, drag in and drive into that glute more there. So as you land, our empty position wants to be, see how much I'm pushing into that glute?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it creates that beautiful hourglass shape. Push the hip, release the heel, drag in. Lovely, there, bang, you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what you want. Then from the rear, what will happen is then we'll let you leave in time to start to pop in the transition. Awesome, see that shape? One more time. So we go, hands first, push the hip, release the heel, pop the glute. Yeah, let's stay there, so we'll start to flow practice, as you know.
But I think I need to tighten a pair of shoes.
Okay.
Because I see how that's actually not, that's not tight.
Okay, yeah, so it's
Yeah,
really
so
good.
they're not very good, these strap-ons.
What size are you?
8.
Yeah, I've got an 8 there, you can actually borrow. so from here we're in back pose. We're going to go hands first, push the hip, release the heel, drive into the glute. So just like your figure transition, the left leg's going to step, toe to the side, and release the front heel. Beautiful. So this pose here is exactly what we did going to the back. Okay? Then from here, we're just going to go into our front pose. I just want you to go step the right foot a little bit back, little sweep with that hand, and then adjust and turn the shoulders round. And we'll refine more hand movements as you keep going along in the sessions, but just really get the foundation of the workout.
Yeah, cool.
Do you want to do that again? Yep. It's almost like there's only really 4 poses to this setup we've done. We've got front, I call this side still, if you don't do a side pose, and IFBB, booty pop, and then we've got back. Then we go from back, we do our transition, we go back to side, and then we go back to front. Okay, so we're in back pose. Ladies, face the front. So go, push the hip, release the heel, I've got hands, drag in, push the glute. Left leg steps into the side pose. Lovely. And then we go right leg, little step back, just sweep that glute. And then into your front pose position. Adjust that knee, turn it in. Make sure the heel's in line with that toe. Lovely. Torso's upright. Flex that wrist down. Beautiful. A little bit wider with the feet. See that a little bit? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, okay. Relax. Do it again. So we're here. Hip hinge right back. So we go hands first. Push the hip. Release the heel. Drag it in. Drive to that glute and pull the foot right in. It's like I'm about to wet my pants for a little bit. Yeah. Still to go to the toilet. Yeah. So pull right in, narrow through the feet as well, because it helps to create that hourglass shape. So I'm crossing my foot over and I'm driving in to show that glute. Perfect. Good go. Then from here we go left leg steps, toe to the side, release that front heel. Good. Into that same pose as before, driving into the glute. This pose is amazing on you. How awesome is that pose? Just get your shoulders to the front a little bit more. And then into your front pose, drive into that glute and position that foot. So watch when I go from here, I'll go a little step back, booty pop, but then as I bring my shoulders front, I think into the front pose, knee forward, adjust the shoulders. See that?
Yeah.
So go into the side, good, shoulders front, and your hands will be relaxed there. So we go right leg, a little step back, push and sweep. Good. And then I go shoulders front, toe position, knee position. Awesome. Good. And that will become more smoother. And you like really have that whole detail added to the front pose. Good, and relax. Okay. How do you feel with that hop pivot transition?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you've got all the pieces, it's just practicing that will make it flow.
Making sure I break them in the right order.
Yeah. Yeah, because sometimes I even do a reel about this, it's on my page. When people do those pop pivots, sometimes they go like this.
It was not the point.
But yeah, correct. Yeah. So my heel's only moving because my hip is making
foot is following the hip.
Correct. Yeah. So it's always like I always think hip, heel, in.
Okay.
Okay. We'll go from the back on that. So in back pose, and you'll find that the more you practice this, that's why I haven't used your hands yet. Your hands will just end up with your hips, and then I'll have a look at how that's going into the next session. Or Amanda will, but I'll let her know where we're at, and then we'll cue you through exactly what you're doing with the hands. Okay. So here we go, cross, open, push the hip, release the heel, drive into the right glute. Knee is in and heel in, left leg steps, toe to the side, release that front heel. Good, great with the waist placement, just get those shoulders front. Then into our front pose, right leg's gonna step back. Think booty pop, like twist, yeah, and release that heel. Good. Then from here into front pose, I bring my back foot to the front line, knee in, and shoulders front. And relax. Okay, I'll just do it one more time. Okay, so make sure we go. Pinch, pinch, pinch. A little bit wider with the feet. That's it, just so we bring over that A-frame. So from here we go hands, beautiful. Push the hip, release the heel, drag it. Good. Step with that left leg, toe to the side, release the front heel. Good, drive right back into that glute. Then from here into drop that front leg, Good. And then into front pose, adjust the foot, bring the shoulders front. Okay. And relax. How's that?
Awesome.
Alright? Awesome. Okay, good. Yeah, you don't get the pop pivot in the tutorial. There's no way I'm going to put that in.
You
Like
could have.
Guinness thing.
I would skip that one. I'd be like, oh, no, I need one for that.
Okay. Let's record. Right, for you. So, you struggled with it facing away. So do you want me to record it this way or do you record it like from the back, looking forward? Do you know what I mean?
I can flip my video, so it doesn't really matter which way we film it. If
So
I
what-
struggle with it, I flip it and watch it back to front.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. So what I'll do also, I can record from here.
Okay.
Me and there.
Perfect.
Just because you said that you struggled with facing away.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So if you are struggling with it, just I need to watch it like I'm in front of you. Yeah. And do it from here too. All the content. With Rachel in the background. BTS. Okay. So we are now going through our transitions from the back to the front. So really detailed and broken down. So we're in our back pose position, hands are on the sides. We go cross and open with the hands first. We push the hip, release the heel, drag the foot in, knee in and heel in. Left leg steps, toe to the side, release the front heel into that side pose position again. Right leg, little step back, keep your hand close to the glute, that's like a booty pop. And then back knee comes forward, shoulders come to the front, and we adjust the footwork. Perfect. Keep holding, we're going to do the whole thing just one more time. Ladies, please face the rear. Left hand comes out. We go up and open. Fabulous. Good shape. Push into the front hip, release the back heel, twist to shoulder back, elbow around. Look to the back. We then go from here, toe out, push the hip. Toe out, push the hip, and into our back pose. Ladies, please face front. Hands first. Push the hip, release the heel, knee in, heel in. Left leg steps, toe to the side, release the front heel, waist to the side. Right leg, little step back, push into the glute, and bring your shoulders and knee forward. Lovely. See how then like it's out of the booty pop, it's like everything kind of goes together. So then it's like, and then it's just, you just hit it straight away. Okay. The biggest thing that I feel like you just struggle with is just getting more rotation in that booty pop. So you're not too side on, just to get that
Whole back flexibility.
Yeah, but it's also just get that twisting of the hips, like that movement too, which that, and also always that, back, that's goes without saying, doesn't it? Yeah, I think let me put my back move. Okay, there, see that? And that chest. Yeah, then.
I know when I'm doing it right now because my neck.
Yes.
Right
That's
spot.
true.
My neck is not killing. I'm not twisting enough.
Okay. Yeah, so I hope it will help having the
That's
videos.
huge help.
Yeah, because otherwise, because then like you can actually stand, do you know what I mean? Like behind us if you want to do it. Practice,
Yeah.
it depends on how you learn. Yeah, and I'll send that to you, and then I'll send you through the